Hi friends, welcome back. You should have your math paper 10.5, a pencil, and an eraser. We're going to get started. I'm going to share our screen. And your paper should have a graph on it. Today we're talking about graphing 4-digit numbers. It should be a graph that has like corn and soybeans, alfalfa, and green beans. I want you to take a look at this graph for a second. Right at the bottom down here, it's telling us some very important information. It's telling us that every basket that's full of whatever it might be is going to equal what? Yes, you're right, 1,000 bushels. So 1,000 bushels is, so we're counting by thousands basically. So before we've usually done like tens, counting by tens all the way across, or fives, or counting by twos. But now I want you to switch your brain really quick because now you're counting by thousands, which is a much bigger number. But we've been talking about thousands, so I know that we're all getting comfortable with the thousands. So let's jump right in, okay? On the bottom here, it says, so number one, well, first of all, let's count all of them together, okay, so we can get a good idea of what this is talking about. So bushels of produce grown in Grant County. So this is how much is grown in this county here. Let's count the corn together by 1,000s. Are you ready? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Are you counting with me? Good. Let's count the soybeans together. Ready? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. And you notice the top one has 7,000, so one less is 6,000. Let's count the bushels of alfalfa. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. All right, and let's count the bushels of green beans. 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000 green beans. Okay. When I scroll down, I want you to know when I'm coming down to answer, you're not going to be able to see the, oh, well, maybe if I do this, yes, we can. All right. All right, number one, how many bushels of soybeans were grown in Grant County? Lydia, help me with this. Go to the row of soybeans, because this is what we're talking about. How many soybeans are there? Let's count them together with her. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. So is it 6 bushels, 600 bushels, 5,000 bushels, or 6,000 bushels? Yes, you're right, 6,000 bushels. Good job. Which crop produced the most bushels? Which was the crop? Crop is like the thing that they grew of whatever type of produce that they grew. Which one was the most? Did you say corn to me? Yes, you're right. It's corn. Good job. Number three, how many more bushels of soybeans than green beans were grown? Let's look at soybeans. I already circled it, and green beans. Well, there's a difference there. Soybeans have 6,000 and green beans have 3,000. So there's a difference from 6 to 3. What's the difference there? A difference of 3,000. Nice. How many bushels of green beans and alfalfa were produced altogether? So let me erase this and this. Oh, I didn't have to. So alfalfa and green beans. How many bushels of green beans and alfalfa were produced all together? Let's see. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 bushels. Good job. What'd you think about that section? Was that super hard? Not so bad, right? All right, let's flip our page over to the back, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use the graph here for Grant County Hobby Shop sales, and we're going to try to answer the questions that they have for us. This one goes all the way up to 9,000, and we're still talking about thousands, but let's look at the kites. So this one's a little bit different in that we're not actually counting something in the graph. This is a bar graph, which means the bar is going to show us whatever the information is. There's a bar that reaches to that line, okay? So I'm going to erase that so you guys don't get confused. All right, let's do this, first grade. How many model trains were sold at the hobby shop? Now, we're talking about a hobby shop, kind of like an antique shop, kind of like a place that sells all different types of stuff. So in this place, we're going to find kites, doll houses, model trains, collectible cards, radio controlled cars, and airplanes. Okay. So right now in the first one, they're asking us how many model trains were sold at the hobby shop. Well, we're going to look up here, and where do you see model trains, Jaden? It's the third one, right? All right, Jaden, help me read how many model trains they sold here. Where's my line connected to? Is it 3,000 trains, 4,000 trains, 5,000, or 6,000? What do you think, Jaden? Did you say 5,000? Good job. Nice. Yes, you're right. 5,000 trains were sold. Michael, were more doll houses or collectible cards sold? Let's look at doll houses and let's look at collectible cards. Well, just looking at the bar, which one's longer? Yes, so which one sold more? Collectible cards, very good. Okay, and let me make this a little bit smaller so we can see everything here. How many more model trains were sold than kites? How many more model trains were sold than kites? So we're looking at model trains and kites. But how many more is talking about a difference. So how many kites were sold? 2,000. I'm going to write this off to the side. And how many model trains? 5,000. So there's a difference here. 5,000 take away 2,000. Well, if you count back, you could do this here, or you can count backwards from 5 and you take away 2 of them. It's 3,000. Is that an option here? Let's see. Yep, here it is, 3,000 trains. Nice. If you own the shop, which item would you be sure to have available? So think about it, and everyone's answer is going to be different here because everyone's different. We'll have different preferences and different things that we like and don't like. So if you, first grader, owned this shop, if you were the owner, what item do you think you would want to have all the time to be selling? Model trains, collectible cars, or radio controlled cars and airplanes? I think I would keep collectible cards. And something tells me a lot of you guys who collect Pokemon cards and like to trade them would pick collectible cards too. I don't know. There's something, I have a gut feeling about that one. All right. Let's go ahead and look down below. Ooh, this is fun. This is kind of a review. And you're going to be adding and taking away. You start with the first number there in the first column, and then you're going to add 4 and then take away 6 and then add a 5. So this should be fun. It's going to make your brain, it's going to put your brain to work for sure. So we're going to start with 2. Let's look at number 10. Start with 2 and add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 6. Now take away 6 is what? 0, and add 5. Oh, I guess I should have been doing this all along. I'm so sorry, friends. So 2 plus 4, we said was 6. Take away 6 is 0. Plus 5 is 5. So what's our final answer? 5. Good job. If you think if you're up for the challenge and you think you can handle this on your own, you can turn the video off right now and finish those last 2 on your own. But if you are still kind of unsure what it's asking you to do, let's do them together, okay? So you can keep the video on with me. We're going to start with 4, because that's the first number they gave you there. And we're going to add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me 8. Wait, why do I have 9? Silly Miss Warner. 4 plus 4 is 8. Take away 6. That leaves me 2. Plus 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 7. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Take away 6 is 2. Plus 5 more is 7. So what's our final answer, Skylar? Did you say 7? Good job. All right, Hannah. Let's look at number 12. If I start with 5 and then I add 4, that gives me what? 9. Good job. That's a double minus 1. And from 9, if I take away 6, that leaves me 3. And from 3, if I add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that gives me 8. It's my favorite number. So what's the final answer? 8. All right, friends. Something tells me you guys are old pros at this. You guys are getting really good at doing your math at home and your phonics and your Bible pages. I'm so proud of you, friends. All right, you go ahead and have a good rest of the day. I can't wait to see you at our Zoom party. And if you're watching this after, then we probably had an amazing time at our Zoom party. Okay, have a good rest of the day. We'll see you. Bye.